Preflight Check is a process for checking your pages for commonly occurring mistakes. These mistakes include invisible frames, text across the gutter, improperly bleeding elements, photo placement issues, low-resolution images, non-JPEG images, JPEG images with transparency. To run Preflight on a spread, it must be moved from Proof Status into Preflight Ready. Then click Run Preflight. If a spread is in edited status, go into Edit the Spread, go to the File menu, and select Run Preflight Check. You will first be presented with a message that Preflight has found invisible content. Invisible frames are shapes or text boxes that don't have a fill, stroke, photo, or text. These invisible frames can impede work on your pages. Click Yes to delete all invisible content. Next is text across the gutter. It is not recommended that text run across the gutter of a spread. The gutter is an area of the spread where the pages come together and go into the spine. Simply move the text onto one page or the other to eliminate the error. Notice how the text across the gutter error disappears from the list. Next is improper bleeds. If you intend for a photo or background to print all the way to the edge of the page, it must extend to the outside edge of the bleed line. Notice as I move the image into the correct position, you will see the bleed object error disappear from the list. Next is photo placement issues. After modifying an image's placement into a shape, make sure the image fills the entire frame. You can notice this photo has a gap between the edge of the image and the stroke around the shape. This error will still occur even if there is not a stroke around the photo. Notice as I remove the gap, the picture box error will disappear from the list. Next is low-resolution images. Images that are less than 300 dots per inch will be flagged with a DPI warning. If they are not addressed prior, the Preflight Check will error on these images. To remove the warning, make the image smaller or replace it with a higher resolution image. Notice as I make the image smaller, the DPI warning will disappear, as well as the image resolution error. Next is non-JPEG images. Non-JPEG images such as TIFFs, EPSs, or PNGs are flagged as embedded images during Preflight. This is just a warning that these images will not be enhanced by the plant. The embedded image warning will not be removed from the list unless the image is deleted from the page. This will in no way impede you from submitting your pages. Next is JPEG images with transparency. Since you intended to make an image lighter by adjusting the transparency, the plant will not enhance these images. If you did not intend to make the image transparent, go back to transparency and set the image to 100%. Notice how the transparency error disappears from the list. If you leave the image as transparent, this will not impede submitting the page. Go to File and Save when finished and click Exit Preflight when done. If you have any questions about Preflight checks, please contact your yearbook representative or tech support at 1-877-362-7750.